Took me a while to realize my audio was off.
Okay, take two. Apparently my audio was off the first time. So everyone has been asking me about this SGR. I'm the first one in my group of friends and family to get on this train. What is this SGR? If you're in Kenya and you don't know what SGR is, you have been living under a rock, because they're literally advertising it everywhere on TV. So the SGR train is that fast train that's supposed to cut the Mombasa-Nairobi trip short. It's been very popular so far. I think this is like the second week or third week that it's been running. And so I'm here, I'm in my Uber with my friend Mr. Brian who's doing the second take with me. And I asked him what he knew about the SGR, and we both concluded that it's very, very popular. I'm on a Samaria, Mr. Brian. Kabisa, it's super popular. So I decided I didn't want to narrate this story 20 times, so I decided to make a vlog for everyone so you guys know what my experience was like. Being told it's not allowed to film, although people were definitely taking photos yesterday. But anyway, there's a train, there's the Nairobi terminus. Alright guys, so I'm trying to sneak in some footage in here because I'm scared they're gonna be like, you can't take videos! But that's the Chinese built SGR. Oh, there's a car blocking it, sorry. But there is the train. That's a Chinese built SGR train. Financed and built. I don't know if it's both financed and built or just built. But yes, that's the train. It leaves at exactly 9. I know we're in Africa, but seriously guys, this train has its doors shut and is leaving the platform at 9 a.m. That doesn't mean you can be rolling down here at 9 trying to get your ticket. That means at 9 you have to be seated and you have to be on the train. Second tip, try to leave home super early. Depending on where you are in Nairobi, I'd recommend leaving between 6:30 and 7 a.m. Just because you want to get to the shuttle in good time. There's a shuttle that leaves right in front of the Kenya Railways, and it's like 50 shillings, and it's really quick. It gets here in good time. It gets you here on time or in good time. Like we got here at like 8:10 I think today. So yeah, those are my 2 tips. Leave early, give yourself enough time, and if you can, buy your ticket early. Let's go! I just got through the gate. There's the gate right there. Oops. And this is the walk down to the train platform. Oh guys, I'm so excited. I took one for the team. So I actually have reservations about Chinese investments in Africa, but I will keep them to myself for now because, you know, I decided to take one for the team, try this out, let everybody know what it's all about, you know. So we'll see. There's a train down there. It is currently around 8:45. So they're trying to board everyone and they're going to shut the doors soon, and the train is going to depart in exactly 15 minutes. 15! beds here, and they actually haven't opened it, but there's going to be special fares. It's first come, first serve. I think there's 4 beds, so instead of sitting on one of these chairs, you can actually book the bed, which is pretty cool. Do you know when they're gonna open it?
Maybe next week.
Next week, huh? How much is it gonna be?
Noted.
Oh,
That's why it is noted punishment.
Here's my lovely lady. She was answering my questions. So this is a dining area, guys. You can actually buy food on the train. It's pretty affordable. You can either M-Pesa, although the network really sucks, so you might have to ask someone to send it on your behalf. So I'm about to take up in first class so you can see what it looks like. They look more comfortable. Everyone has their own table tray. And it's only 2 seats per row on each side, which is pretty cool. Looks way more comfortable, to be honest. But hey, big price difference, so can't really complain. That's what that looks like. That section. Okay, so first class or business class or whatever definitely looks way more comfortable. It's almost like being on a plane. This is where I'm seated. This is economy. I definitely got tired of sitting. I've been standing for a while because I've been cracking my back the whole time. The thing I think they could have added to the trains is maybe charging outlets for cell phones and computers or anything that needs a power outlet. I think in today's modes of transportation, those are, I would say they're pretty necessary so people can stay connected. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't add those. I don't know if it's like a lot more money, but they definitely should have added electricals to this train because my phone's about to die. Mombasa, guys. It's been 2 hours and approximately 45 minutes. 45. Everyone is rushing to get off of the train. But we're so happy to be here. My fellow travelers are happy to have arrived. Welcome to Mombasa. Funny thing is, Mazay, listen, they're playing Taarab. Like, really? That's what Mombasa is about? Come on! Alright, so now that we've arrived, I have to say the seats, after a while you kind of get used to them. Overall, it's a good deal. I would give this whole trip 7 stars. Partly because I had good company. All the people I was sitting with, I didn't know them, but we had such a good time. We had a jokester in our group. But yeah, I'd give it like a 7, 8 stars. The chairs could be, the seats could be less stiff, but considering it's only like 4.5 hours and you do have the liberty to stand up and walk around, it's not that bad. Mombasa Terminus, it's still a bit of a way down to Mombasa, but I hear there's shuttles, so let's go hunt down the shuttle and see what's down there. Outside, God, it's so hot here. There's the Mombasa terminus, whatever you want to call it. This is the exterior. It's actually on a hill, which is kind of nice. There's that view down there. Still don't know where the shuttles are, but I'm about to figure out. Alright, Alright, it's day 2. I was on the SGR yesterday and I wanted to give you guys my closing thoughts, but I was tired when I got home. I needed to shower, and so I decided I would hold off on doing that until now. So, what are my thoughts on the SGR? Well, was it worth it? Yes. Could the seats have been more comfortable? Yes, I really think they could have done a slightly better job on the economy seats. Personally, I also thought the company on the train was great. I was lucky. I sat down with a group of people and by like an hour or 2 hours in, we were chatting it up and cracking jokes, and it was so funny. You know, like typical Kenyan style. Kenyans love to talk to each other, and like people have a good sense of humor. So that definitely made the trip more enjoyable, and I really think the SGR is a great way for friends to travel together in a big group. So those are the positives, but there are also the negatives. Where to start? So I think the execution could have been better. I know we're just starting out and the train hasn't been around that long. I think this is its 3rd week. I believe it started on June 1st. However, they could have executed it a lot better. One, you couldn't buy tickets, I think, until this week unless you went to one of the stations, either the Syokimau station in Nairobi or the Miritini station in Mombasa. Kind of out of the way and an inconvenience. They should have launched it at the same time as people being able to buy tickets online or via M-Pesa. Things almost fall apart once you get to the Mombasa station. Why do I say that? The station is super isolated. There is no proper transportation from Miritini to Mombasa. So your choices literally are you either take a taxi and pay too much money, or you pre-organize a private car, or you get on one of those shady matatus and you get ripped off like I did. If you have no options, then you have no options. And I definitely think, I'm not going to put it on the national government. I really think that's something the county should be taking care of or should think about doing, is providing transportation from the Miritini station to Mombasa town. Otherwise, I feel like the train is going to get underutilized, and it's such a great resource. And one final negative is, yes, this is a great development. Well, one, I hope that the government actually maintains it, because I'll be honest, there was pessimism on the train as to whether the Kenyan government will be able to maintain the service. Terms of the agreement were for the train, but I don't think in general, earlier I said I had some reservations about it, but what I am going to say is I don't think development should be done at the expense of one group, for one country, for the whole country at the expense of one group. And I'm specifically, I'm referring to what's going on with the coal mining in Lamu, where people are against that. And again, yes, we have this great train resource, but what's the point if people can't really get to Miritini or can't get from Miritini? That just gives this area a bad reputation, and it actually deters people from taking the train, which otherwise would be a really good resource. So yeah, I think other than that, and calling the Mombasa office or Mombasa location is also a headache. That shouldn't be difficult. So not only does the transportation from Miritini to and from Miritini suck, because the road sucks too in Miritini, but also it's hard to get a hold of someone. I remember when I was trying to find out about the trains from the Mombasa end last week, it took 3 people. Like, I had to call 3 different people just to figure out what the hours were for the station, and it shouldn't take that long. If this is the 2nd biggest city, and this is like the 2nd major stop for the train, then there should be better organization. So if you want to take the train, I recommend it. However, the Mombasa logistics are not that great, and you should be warned. I don't think the economy tickets are going to stay at $700, which is the equivalent of around $7 US, maybe just a little less. The prices are bound to go up, I want to say, so take advantage of that really nice 700 shilling fare, because I don't think it's going to last. I'm just saying, I don't think it's going to last. So get on that train, get on that SGR, see for yourself, and enjoy the ride.